All right, we are back live, y'all. See if we can pick up some viewers before we were kicked off last time. We're actually doing pretty good on the viewership. Let's check out the chat. It's all good. We'll wait for y'all to come in. We'll wait for you to come in. There we go. We got one viewer in here. Welcome. Welcome. Go ahead and say something in the chat if you're viewing with me. Although it's Friday night, so there may not be anyone out here watching, but we'll see. We'll see. Because I definitely had to get up into the live because, again, YouTube shut me down the last time. That's all right. Last time we were live, I had a lot more viewers, a lot quicker, which was kind of cool. But again, it's Friday night. People have lives. No one wants to be on here watching some, over the hill dude on a YouTube live talking about guns and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Who else is up in here? I got somebody else up in here. Victor Navarro. Brother, thanks for watching. I don't speak Spanish, but thanks for being in the chat or in the live. Let's see. Oh, nothing, because you can't sell anything on here. So y'all, you can't come up in these chats asking about how much things cost because you can't sell anything on YouTube. You can't sell firearms. You can't do that. Okay? It's against the rules. You can't do it. But thanks for playing, Victor. I appreciate it. But you can't sell things on the YouTube, especially firearms. And you definitely can't touch anything back there. Yeah, you can. Thanks, Jeremy. Welcome. You know, you can possibly say how much you paid for them. You know, I kind of shy away from that kind of stuff just because you never want to give anybody in the YouTube world any reason to get all up in your business. Welcome, Armed Exile. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. So I am back on live. I was taken down the other day because YouTube said I violated the terms of agreement, the policy, whatever. And they were kind of confused. They said I got 3 different things. They said I touched the firearms. They said I was playing something in the background from another audio source, like it was copyrighted or something. And then they also said I was doing things that were unsafe for children. It was 3 different things. It was the dumbest thing ever. But I went ahead and appealed it. It got denied. I appealed again. And so Black Rifle. I was just saying what happened. So the first time I went live, right, which was the other night, I went live and I was probably 30 minutes in, and boom, it was gone. And it said that it was, the first thing it said was I had copyrighted material or a audio source that was against the guidelines, which there was nothing going on in my house. Then I appealed it, and the guy said, well, it looks like you did things that were unsafe for kids. And then a third reason came back and said I was handling firearms, violated the firearm. So it's 3 different things that, and then, so I appealed it, it got denied, and then I appealed it again and submitted the email, the whole 9 yards, and then boom, the video showed back up. My live is available now. So I wish this wasn't backwards, but I'm not going to fix it. It says I fought the law and I won. So I got my stuff back. Damn the man, as my wife just said. Damn the man. Yeah, it can be, but I wasn't. Again, even the system couldn't even tell you what I did wrong. Three different things. Yeah, Jeremy, I know. Yeah, I didn't want to. I'm just doing this format this way, and then I'll try. Maybe I'll go landscape another time, but I have a limited space, so even if I did go landscape, you're not really gonna see that much stuff, because my house, Jeremy. I live in the RV, so I have just a little spot right here. That's why you don't see like 10 different guns back here, right? Because I only have so much space, so I can, and that's why I have to kind of sit to the side so that, the guns are there and you can see that, what we have going on there. But we're gonna run this live again. If you're watching right now and you haven't said hello in the chat, go ahead and say hello so I know you're here, and so everyone else in the chat knows you're here. And if you're a up and coming, YouTuber and you're looking for some subscribers, jump in these chats. It can really be a place where people can go check out your channel and go ahead and maybe get some more subscribers. Today, I was out today, whew, man, I think I was at the range for five hours today, getting some content. Yeah, and Armed Exile, I've done a couple lives before. I did get one pulled probably 6 months ago, and I was just doing some little thing with a mirrored rotating disc, and I had a pistol on it, and that got pulled. And I actually got a strike for that one, which was, I was super stressed on that one. And then this one just got pulled. Well, the other day it got pulled, and they couldn't even tell me why. It was so ridiculous. But neither here nor there. I am back, and so again, if you're in the chat right now, go ahead and let us know you're here, so we can go ahead and give you a shout out in the chat. So yeah, I don't know. Still learning all this stuff. So I guess I need to put a let's see. Let's see. There we go. Had to pin that up there. Yeah. Jeremy, yours says that it's showing 5, but I have 8 on mine. It goes up and down. It's silly. But again, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Black Rifle, I kind of feel the same thing. There's been times where I've had some of my content reach 14,000 views on long form content, and I am lucky if I crack 150 to 200. Like, I think I have one recently that I put up that had, let's see, 720, and that's a good day. I mean, that's a good, that's a good video for me, considering I've had videos, let's see, like I've had one hit 34,000, 31,000, 26,000. So I used to get videos up in the, multi-thousands to tens of thousands. And now, again, I'm lucky if I crack, a couple hundred, which sucks, because there's YouTubers out there like, and I'm not dogging anyone. Like, there's a guy here in Georgetown, and Jeremy, who's on here right now. I talk about him all the time. It's this guy that's Yee Life, and he lives not too far from me. And past 6 months to a year, the dude has just exploded. And he just shoots stuff. I get it. People like to see stuff explode. And he's got a 50 cal on his rifle, and he's got a private range. If I had a private range, hell, I'd probably have 1 million subscribers myself, because then I could do whatever I wanted. But I'm beholden to where I go shoot, so it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, right now I am probably competing with all of the other gun tubers out there who decided to go live. Let's see if we can scroll through here and see. Who knows? Lots of gamers on tonight. Lots of gamers on. Yeah, it's not easy. I think I'm, a little over 2 years into this now. Probably well over 1,000 videos posted. It is what it is. I like doing it. I like doing the content. Of course, I like being at the range. Like I said, I was at the range for 5 hours today. For 5 hours, doing some videos, doing some content, shooting some quick kind of review type stuff for my 945 Industries bag, and the Glock 43X I have right here. It has a Zulisi optic that was sent to me, so that helps. So yeah, Black Rifle, I mean, you're on a private range, you should be in the millions. You should be crushing it. Just kidding, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, you know, you do the shorts on your channel, Black Rifle, which is, you know, I think that's one thing that really got a lot of my subscribers up really quick. Again, quick is, you know, 10,000 subscribers, but I I think that's what did it early on, was help me out. And I don't even have a lot of the cool stuff, right? You know, your channel, you've got like the platypus on there. I don't own a platypus. I don't own, you know, the Ruger RXM. You know, there's a lot of stuff I don't own that I wish I did, but it's expensive. You know, it's expensive. You know, why do you want to go suppressed? Like, you have 3 suppressors right there. That's cool. I own 3, but they're not that good. You know. Yeah, I don't know why you don't have a lot of subscribers, Black Ruff. I wish you did. You know, because again, I like your content. I like the stuff that you have on there. I wish we could get your numbers pumped up for sure. For sure. Because you got a lot of good stuff on your channel. I like the stuff you have on here. So, Black Rifle, do you work at a gun shop, or do you own a gun shop, or you just work on ARs, or? Yep, we got those 5 viewers on here. That's all right. That's all right. We'll stay on here. You never know. It could pick up. It could pick up. You know, Black Rifle, I'm looking on yours. You have that Glock 34 that is ported. I have a Glock 35, which is, there you go. Financially responsible. Man, I wish I could say that. That's. I am not there. I am not that. I wish I was, but I'm not. But you have the ported Glock 34, and well, yeah. See, I can relate to the irresponsible part. And I have that Glock 35, which is awesome because you can run the SIG 357 barrel in it, and you can run. It's a 40, but you can also run a 9mm, and I want to get that ported. I think it'd be awesome. I need to find somebody here in my area that will do ports for me on that Glock 35. I think it'd be cool. Because I don't have anything that's ported. Nothing that's ported. I need to do that. So if you're in the channel and you're kind of stopping by, go ahead and make sure you jump in the chat. Let us know you're here. Say hi. Definitely will reply back and say hi to you. Definitely like to type in the chat, let you know we're here. But if you're just stopping by, whoa, down to 4 viewers. That's painful. That's painful. You know why I don't have a lot of viewers? It's because I'm not some girl who's scantily clad, and if I was, I'd have thousands of viewers. Mosquito. Yeah, I'd have thousands of viewers. Maybe I should just tie this in. I have man boobs, so maybe I just tie this up and pull it down like girls do, and maybe I get a lot of viewers. But if I was scantily clad, you know, I'm sure I'd have millions of subscribers, and I'd have just more stuff than I know what to do with. Yeah, guns are addictive. I haven't bought any in a while, and so I'm trying to kind of, you know, figure out what my next one's going to be. I don't know what's going to be, but I haven't bought one in a while. I think I own enough right now to definitely get through some content and, you know, do some stuff. But who knows what my next one will be? Some sort of rifle, something fun, something just maybe I don't have on the channel before. Maybe I'll get a Chris Vector. A lot of people posting those up lately. We'll get a Chris Vector. Yeah, one of the first guys that jumped in the chat, this Victor Navarro, was like, how much for those 2 guns you have up there? Well, first of all, there's not 2, there's 3. And so, no. And he typed it in Spanish, so I had to go translate what he typed in the chat. Trying to watch where I'm at. Jeremy, how are you gonna play Noobs Are Coming and be in the chat? You're supposed to be watching this and locked in. How are you gonna go ahead and start playing a game? Oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, guns are banned. Well, with an extent, well, to an extent, right? You can have certain things over there in the UK, right? Shotguns for certain purposes, that kind of stuff, right? I don't think they're not 100%, right? But even if you do own the ones that are allowed, I think they're like super regulated still, right? Yeah, Jeremy, because we're friends on Steam, and so I see when you go on your games. Yeah, so I thought no handguns, no semi-autos. So bolt action, maybe shotguns for hunting purposes, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm seeing 10 in the chat there. If you're here, go ahead and say hi. Comment in the chat. Because I'm live again, because I fought the law and I won. I really thought they weren't going to put it back up. I don't know how common it is, but I've had other regular videos that they have pulled, just shorts content and stuff like that, which had didn't violate anything, and they didn't put it back up. But you know. Oh, all right. Clever name. I like that. Armed Exile. It makes sense now. Absolutely. Much better. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, people must be actually out doing stuff on Friday night, not sitting, again, watching some middle-aged dude. Like, who is here? Pistol Pete. Stream King. Stream King is here. Yeah, I like Pistol Pete's channel. If you guys haven't watched him, check him out sometime. I love his pistol wall. Definitely got some stuff up on that wall. Definitely got some stuff up on that wall. It's all good though. It's all good. We'll keep the stream going. As long as people want to hang out, we'll keep it going. Let's see who else is out here tonight on the YouTube worlds. Again, people probably have better lives than you know, out there in the clubs, out there getting their freak on. You know, it's all good though. We do have up on the wall with us today. What are we running here? We're running the Recover Tactical Pix Plus. That is the Glock chassis, and we're running a Glock 17 in that chassis. It'll hold several Glocks. I chose the 17 just for the little bit longer barrel versus like the 19. And then we're running up top is my Glock 43X with the Zulisi optic, and then that is my Bear Creek Arsenal 16-inch with the 1x8 Strike Eagle LPVO. So that's what we're running up on the wall today. Again, if you are watching, go ahead and drop a comment in the chat so we know you're here. We can chat with you. But on a Friday night at 10 o'clock, yeah, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. All right, I don't know what that did. So, Armed, where are you at in the U.S. now? You don't have to tell me a city or anything, just general area. Are you in the south, east, west, up north? And I'm actually here. We are in Texas, Florida. All right, so solid gun state. Solid gun state. Awesome. Yeah, I'm in the free country of Texas. Yeah, there must be a lot of people just doing a lot of other stuff tonight. Let's go. Where is everybody at? There aren't that many people who have that many lives out there. Yeah, if you see me looking at the TV at my screen a lot, so there's below average Utah. See, he's got all my viewers tonight. There's all the viewers. They're over there. He's rocking like 40 viewers in there. Yeah. But he's got a lot more space to be able to put all that stuff up there. Put all that stuff up there. Adamant, cool 12 gauge airsoft. Love that. Not really. No, armed up. No. So my wife and I have said when she retires, maybe we'll go to Colorado or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if I could do that. I'd have to get rid of all my guns. Not doing that. That's why my brother-in-law, when he left here, he had to sell his stuff because of the magazines and couldn't have that for Colorado. Yeah, no. Where are you at, Black Rifle? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Virginia's not the friendliest of states for guns. Even though you guys, you know, have a Republican governor, it's just not the friendliest place for guns. It is not. All right, we got to mute the mic for a second because I got to listen to something, and if I don't, then it's going to think I'm listening to something else. So don't go away. We're still here. There we go. All right, I'm back. Had to listen to Below Average Utah Dad. So couldn't chat though, because if my live here is his, it might think that I'm stealing his audio, which is one of the things they pulled me for the other night, which was stupid, just dumb. It was dumb. Welcome to the chat. Fucking jolly. Appreciate it. If you guys were over there on Below Average Utah Dad and you jumped over here, I really appreciate it. He's too generous to tell you all to do that, which is pretty amazing for him to tell you all to come over into my video. That's pretty awesome. Very much appreciated that he did that. Yeah, very generous for him to do that. Very much appreciated. Because again, like you said, I did get pulled the other night. Stupid, freaking YouTube. Yeah, Jody, I appreciate it. Yeah. Yep. You know, just seeing how the live goes, trying to do the live thing, you know. Put some of my stuff that I have running back here. I'm in a small space, so, you know, I definitely don't have like, you know, 10, 15 guns back here, but I could certainly put 10 to 15 guns up here. I could put a lot more up there, but I just don't have the space. So today I'm just running my 5.56 from Bear Creek Arsenal, my Pix Plus from Recover Tactical with a Glock 17 inside the chassis, and then my Glock 43X with my Zulisi optic is what I am running up there right now. So thank you, Rat, fucking Jolly, and Jody for jumping over here. I really appreciate it. So Jolly, that is the Pix Plus from Recover Tactical. That is their Glock version. If I'm not mistaken, they have a 1911 version. They have a SIG version and a Glock version. That is their Glock version, and I am running that with a Glock 17 in there, and it's running just a SIG Romeo 5. Pix Plus. Let's see. PIX. There you go. That's how it's spelled. It's the PIX Plus. I just call it the Pix Plus. So what do you mean, Jody? You wish you would have waited on the 43X? I've bought 4, but they are wife's. So did you pick up something else other than the 43X? Yeah, the chassis is pretty cool. Again, I'm running the Glock 17 in there. I could have put my Glock 19 in there, but I went the 17 just for a little bit longer barrel. Yeah, so Jolly, if it's a Glock, now it doesn't fit every Glock out there, but it definitely fits a lot of different size Glocks. Like you can't put a 43X in there, but you know, Glock 19, Glock 17, Glock 35, Glock 40, Glock 20, I think will go in there. There's just a lot of different Glocks that will go in there. No, so their chassis are only, if I'm not mistaken, this Pix is for SIG, for 1911, and for Glocks. And I'm not sure about the other chassis they have, but I know they make this version for 3 different pistols. So they do not have one for a Taurus. Oh, so they didn't have the X when you bought yours? Yeah, I mean, it can be tough, you know? You could always trade it in and get the 43X, get the MOS. No, there's not a lot of Taurus. You know, and Taurus is a good pistol. You know, they had a little issue for a little while, but their G3 and some of the newer, like the G4, my brother runs a G4 and he loves it. But Taurus, they no, they're not bad. I mean, people crap on them, but that was a long time ago. They've definitely got stuff squared away, so they're definitely doing better. But yeah, Jody, you know, go ahead and check out the, you know, yeah, like I said, you can always trade in. You know, yeah, you know, I had a Judge, and I got rid of it, and I wish I wouldn't have, because it was a cool. They're not super expensive, so maybe I'll pick one up again. But yeah, the Judge was pretty cool. Their Judge was pretty cool. Jody, it can be a sin. It can be a sin. But I have definitely traded stuff in before for different things, because you know. I don't want to keep running. Yeah, the GX4 carry, that's the one my brother carries. You know, but what's really hard about GX4 black rifle is that it's hard to find a holster for it. I think they're coming around now, but when he first got it, man, he had trouble finding holsters. But yeah, he has the GX4 carry, and he loves it. Man, he loves that thing. Yep. He's very, 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 very happy with it. Yeah, I don't know what he ended up grabbing finally. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he ended up getting, but I know he does have one now. I mean, I'll have to ask him when I go up to Tulsa in a couple weeks. Find out what he's got. Yes, sir. So we got more people in the 9 people watching right now. You know, it's not a lot, but I appreciate every single one of you that have jumped in here and are you know, commenting in the chat. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I can't thank you enough. We'll just keep this going. If you have any questions about what I have sitting over here, again, just real quick, that's a Bear Creek Arsenal 5.56. That is my Glock 43X, and that is my Recover Tactical Pix Plus with a Glock 17 in it. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So Safari Land, like I said, I don't know what he ended up getting, but I'm pretty sure he got something. And then yeah, Jolly, you got family up there? I got family up there in the Tulsa area. My mom, my brother. Oh, for the GX4 carry? Yeah, so I did see the frame. He was looking at that. There you go. There you go. So are you in the Tulsa area? You're up in that part of Oklahoma? So the chassis, so Black Ralph, you're saying the chassis on that GX4 carry is like an echelon? So if, maybe if you found an echelon, it may fit. And man, I think I got bit by mosquitoes, man. My feet are all itchy. I'm on my ankles. Stupid mosquitoes. Yeah, I was talking about porting a little while ago. I have a Glock 35 that, you know, has the 3 different barrels you can put into it. The SIG 357. It's a 40 that comes in it, and you can put a 9mm in it. And I'm thinking about porting my 9mm barrel on it, on that Glock 35 I have. You had to go all the way to Tulsa to get a G3. There's not one that you could have found closer. Unless you're like way out in the boonies in Oklahoma, which is very, very possible. But I think you can drive anywhere in Oklahoma in like 3 hours. Oh yeah, the Rose 365. The gun store just down the street from me, he's got one in there right now, a Rose that he put up, that he was on Instagram talking about it. And he Instagrams his stuff all the time, but yeah, he's got a Rose 365 in there. And I think his wife carries a Rose 365. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna do that Glock 35, and I'm gonna put the 9mm barrel in there, because I have a Wilson Combat 9mm barrel in my Glock 35. But I'm gonna have that ported, because why not? I mean, it's worst thing that happens if it gets screwed up, I just put another barrel in it. Okay, no big deal. Maybe I'll run it as a 357. That's just gonna be fun. I think I need to do that anyway. I think I need to get the SIG 365 barrel for my Glock 35 and run that thing as a 357. That'd be sick. So yeah, the porting. Another reason I probably do that is, so I was doing some 3-gun stuff for a little while, and I kind of want to try to get back into it. And I run a Canik Rival as my 3-gun pistol. But I thought, man, it might be kind of cool to run this Glock 35 as a 9mm ported, because it's a 40 and it's a big gun, big pistol, and it's designed for the 40, but you put the 9mm barrel in it and run 9mm out of it, and man, it just, the recoil impulse is silly. And if I port it, I could probably knock it down even more, and that'd be pretty awesome. I'm thinking that might be what I do with that. Could be a pretty cool setup. Danielle, I thought these girls were going to get cookies. Where are they? My girls went to go to Crumble to get some cookies, and they are not back yet. I need to text them and ask them where they are. I'm gonna text Ava, ask her where my Crumble cookies are. Got to keep these kids on their toes, man. I know, Jody. It's expensive, but ooh, she says she's on the way. That's what I'm talking about. Crumble cookie coming. I don't want your churro cookie. Maybe I want a piece of it though. Yes. Yes. Oh, gotta text these kids, you know? There we go. Alright. Alright. Ghost Reaper. Hey, what's happening, man? You've been just kind of hanging out, watching, not chatting with us? You bought a Radical AR 7.62 with a threaded barrel, M-Lock Enforcer foregrip, and scope with a built-in laser. You know, I have a Radical AR, and I have a 7.62. So, how long have you had that rifle, Reaper? Yes, sir, Jody. I appreciate you coming by, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And all right, so below average, you just jumped in the chat, brother. You're so generous to tell your peeps to come over here and check out the stream. So that is so very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yes, so generous for you to have them come over here. It's very much appreciated. But yeah, Ghost Reapers. Again, how long have you had that 7.62 by Radical? And if you had any problem with it, with either shooting steel, there you go. You bought it today. Yeah. So I definitely have a couple of videos of that 7.62 by 39. Did you shoot it yet? Have you shot that rifle yet, Ghost? Because it can give you some problems. So one thing I will tell you more than anything is, and I think Radical has started doing this. They've started putting an extended firing pin in there, but I highly encourage you to get a new firing pin that is going to be the stronger, longer firing pin. And two, you may find that you can shoot steel 7.62 by 39 better than you can shoot brass, or vice versa. When I first got mine, and you could see some of the shorts if you kind of go back, they're there, and even some of my other some long forms where brass was getting stuck in there, and I had to mortar it to get it to eject. But steel case, I can shoot all day long. So, buy a couple boxes of each. I'd maybe buy 50 to 100 of each one, and then run it and see what it likes to shoot. You may get lucky and it fires right off the bat. Okay, so you may get lucky, but I would definitely buy some of each when you get to the range and see which one shoots better for you. And don't be discouraged. It may need some break-in period, because I talked to Radical about it when I first got it, and I let them know, and they said, well, give it a break-in period, but now I can get it out there and it shoots great. So I don't regret it. I know some people are like, well, if you're going to get 7.62 by 39, why don't you just get an AK? Well, I have an AK. So why would you want an AR in 7.62? Because I didn't have one. That's why. So get out there, enjoy the AR. I love it. Another thing I'll tell you right now, Ghost Reapers, is don't trust the magazine. I don't know if Radical sent it with a magazine. Mine did not. I had to go buy one. Make sure you get some solid magazine. Now, Duramag is hit and miss on some of their magazines, but the Duramag magazines that I have for my AR in 7.62 by 39 works great. So definitely make sure you invest in a good magazine, because the magazine can make all the difference. I know the magazines that Radical sends out with their 5.56s suck. They're terrible. And so make sure you get yourself a good magazine for that rifle. Get a couple. Don't trust that the one you got's going to be a perfect magazine. So make sure you get at least two if you don't have them, for sure. Okay, absolutely. By the way, if you guys don't drink Waterloo water, you should. This stuff's amazing. Yeah, so see? So there you go. And the brass you had, it doesn't want to load. So is it not wanting to feed in at all, or can you not eject it? I wish yeah. So I had failure to feed. Well, actually, it would feed, but then it would jam in there, and I couldn't get it out. It was sucked. It was bad. Now, with the 30-round magazines, where'd you find 30-round magazines? The most I could find was like 28. Just like some people do with AR-15s, even though it says it can do 30 rounds, do 29. So same thing with these magazines. If it says it can do 30, only do 29. Or if it says it does 28, do 27. I know it sucks. People are like, well, a magazine, it should do what it's supposed to do if it says 30. I get it. But until the rifle's running great and you've got it dialed in, right, don't max out that magazine on these 7.62 by 39s for the AR, right? Because that's not what they were designed for. And so because of the curvature in the magazine, right, that extra round in there can give it a fit when you try to feed it in there. Just my 2 cents about that 7.62 by 39. But again, I love it now. It's been running great. I'm very happy with it. Yes, yeah. Black Rifle. You can get the 20 rounders. Yeah, I have some. My 28 round magazines are metal, and my 20 rounds are plastic, and they feed great. They work great. Yeah, and yeah, so just like Black Rifle said, the 20 rounders, they're good, but if you're gonna get the metal ones, like I said, I got Duramags and they work really well, but I do not load them to the max. I always do 1 round short. Because if your 20 round magazines are loading just fine, then you definitely have. I would venture to say that the magazines are your problem. Because if the 20 rounds are working, but then you put the larger magazine, right? Bing, bing, boom, Bob's your uncle, right? Yeah, see, that's terrible. I hate to hear that, because like the Duramags I'm running, they work great. Like I said, I just don't max them out. I don't max them out. So obviously you bought some ammo for it. Did you buy steel case or did you buy brass case rounds? Those girls said they're on the way with those cookies and they're not here yet. Okay. So, I run the steel almost exclusively now on mine. The brass gave me a huge fit in both feeding and ejecting. So I almost run steel exclusively now on my AR. And I run, God, what do I run? Wolf and the tool ammo. I run those, and they run great. So I try to stay away from the brass, because the brass expands. Uh oh, the girls are here. It's gonna get loud. Hold on, I'll have to mute this.
He wants to talk.
Haha, they're back. They're back. They're back. Oh, the dogs were outside.
No.
Oh, they were upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
They weren't.
they're back. They're back with the. No, I want the blue.
The blue one.
The blue icy whatever it is.
I want the chocolate chip too. He did.
That's later.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're back with the crumble. Don't be jealous, y'all. Don't be jealous.
Do you want a quarter or a half?
Half, man.
You don't know what to think.
Do I want a quarter of a cookie? Who wants a quarter of a cookie? You know, no plate, no nothing. You guys suck. Look at that. Look at that. What? Crumble.
Did anyone else want part
Crumble.
of the icy one? I don't
No.
think so.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I said earlier, right? Get some of each and see what it's going to run. Now, I'm not saying that brass won't start to run once you break the rifle in and you get it, running solidly.
Oh,
Get a couple hundred rounds of the steel through it, maybe even a little more, and then maybe start trying to introduce some of that brass and see if it will run it. But because I can run brass if I want to, but the steel is just cheaper. So, and again, I buy the Wolf or the tool ammo. I think the tool ammo is like $8.99 a box or something like that. So it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Like almost too much.
All right, I'm taking a bite of this cookie off camera.
People want the content. You a mukbang. Yeah.
Okay,
Eat it on camera.
this is good. I only have 5 viewers right now. I had more earlier, but you know.
Yeah, if you start if you market it to
Do a mukbang.
crumble taste test.
Yes.
You'll get
crumble taste test.
Crumble taste test.
You'll get more viewers. Trust.
I'm not alive though. I'm not.
You could do them.
Yeah.
Well,
Do
you
all,
have to
do all my
capture
lives.
your lives.
Do all, yeah. Should I do that next time, y'all? Is I'll do a live crumble taste test.
Rating.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I figured, you know, being live on a Friday, people got shit to do. Are you eating my cookie?
No.
I thought you didn't want that.
I only wanted part of it.
You guys they don't understand. I don't want to share my crumble cookies. So when I say I want one, I want the whole cookie.
Okay, you can have the rest of it.
No, I don't want it. You already touched it. You
Why
eat
I
it,
touched
Mia.
it to cut it.
Gross. Eat it, Mia. She's got cooties on my cookie now.
Mom, do you want some of the blueberries?
It is pretty
She's
good.
asleep.
Eat it. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Churro.
See, I told you it was going to get noisy in here, y'all.
Never go, Mama.
Another cookie.
Do you want a quarter? I'll give
Mm.
I'll give you more.
Are you sure in the night, Mia?
I want to, but the thing is, I don't have like any chargers, any nothing.
If we only had phone chargers and more girl beauty products in there that we know what to do with and everything else.
Mom gets to play though.
I might. I have my iPad. I have my
I
phone.
have chargers if you really
I
need
have
them.
my makeup. But I would still need to go back to my house tomorrow to get like clothes and stuff.
Well, it's up to you.
Well, it's like if you're too tired to go.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's
Well,
Saturday.
It's still warm.
You know.
Ooh, the icing's good on the
Do you
churro.
mind going back to my house to get clothes and stuff?
I have nothing to do.
But like, I know we're gonna go get my cosplay stuff from the unit. Oh my gosh! I have to tell you about this because you helped me move all my stuff into the unit. So when we first got the unit, they told us that it was gonna be $70 a month. See? 70. 2 number. And so we weren't really like my parents were in the biggest rush to build like my shed because they're giving me like a cosplay shed to work in.
Hang on, y'all.
Story time.
Here,
And they
say hi
want-
to Mia.
And they weren't
This is
like
Mia.
too hello. They weren't like too like stressed about it because you know we had time. But then, and because they were trying to focus on building the house. But then we got a mail like a letter from the storage unit, and they were like, by the way, actually we're raising your price per month to $150
Yep.
effective on
Bait and switch.
August 8th. And I was like, oh,
Bait
the
and
hell?
switch.
What's up, Mom? Do you want another piece?
yeah. So now we're building. No. Now we're building my cosplay shed like in 2 weeks, and I have to move all of my stuff out of there.
There you go.
It is really good.
So goes to see. I'm gonna be honest. It was a used firearm that I got out of the pawn shop, but whoever had it before me changed a lot of things on it. But what did they change though? Did they change? The internals are the internals. So if they didn't change the bolt or the bolt carrier group, firing pin, that stuff's, you know, all the rest of it is cosmetic. But if we're talking about, you know, the bolt and all that kind of stuff, you know,
Yeah.
as long as they, you know, put something worth it in there, then it shouldn't be a problem. Does it look like it's well used, or does it look like they may have had a problem or two and got rid of it? That's the big thing right there.
What? Hold on.
And then the 43,
How much is that for this?
I don't know. So the 43 isn't that a single stack? So if you're looking for like a thin profile, then the 43, you know. But if you're gonna go for the 43, then go for the 43X. You know, because the 26 is a double stack. the 43 is slimmer, and you know, if you do 43X MOS, right, then you can run optic. And on this one, I swapped out the magazine for the S15. So now this is a 15+1, so it's a double stack. And so, you know. Yeah, so the 26 is a double stack, but it's a little bit thicker than this 43X. But again, if you can turn the 43X into a double stack and get 15+1, right? I mean, if he says that that rifle was well used, hopefully you can get it. Hopefully it runs for you. Again, you know, you may get it to the range and it may run just fine. But like I said, I run the steel case in my AR, my 7.62 by 39, and you know, the 43X is it can be snappy. It can be snappy. I've actually considered one of two things. Either, now I have a threaded barrel on mine, and I'm not really running it suppressed, to be honest. So I have a JK105 9mm suppressor that I can put on it, but I don't carry it that way. And for home defense, I have a 300 blackout suppressed that I have. So I could either put a comp on this, which could reduce that for me, or I've considered swapping out the slide for one that's been cut so I can port the barrel. Not sure which route I want to go with that, but definitely considering it, so I'm not sure where I want to go with it yet. You know, and so I was looking at, when you talk about snappy, you know, the 43X, I was looking at the Hellcat, I was looking at the 365. I think all of them are going to be probably in the same ballpark, but definitely, like I said, either going to run a comp on this or going to swap the slide out and port the barrel. See what we can get out of it. There's a dude in Utah's chat that says, "My name's not Rick." Nice. Biggest problems are the 30-round mags. One of them act like it don't want to go in the gun when it's in, and I hit the release button and I have to pull and wiggle it out. Yeah, well, you know, with those 30-round magazines, again, you know, because they're curved, and the way they had to make that was quick. The way they made the magazines, again, they weren't designed. These ARs weren't designed for that. So, oh, I thought you were going to your house.
No.
So yeah, I have to sometimes pull my magazine out as well. It doesn't drop straight down like an AR-15 magazine does. So you do see where I sometimes will have to pull my magazine out. But again, the 30-round magazine, don't load them all the way up. Just FYI. Uh-oh. People are over there telling jokes. Oh my god, I'm down to 3 viewers. It's all good. It's all good.
How do you warm up the water?
Gotta start somewhere.
Do you just heat it up on a pot? In a microwave?
These kids would not survive
if
you
normally don't make cup ramen.
Tell them how to breathe. I'm just saying.
I make it the normal way.
In the magazine. So that one you can actually put water in.
I know, but like That's what I'm saying. I
No,
usually
take the-
just
open
put
the
the
lid.
water in it and put it in the
Yeah,
microwave.
that one's fine that way.
Oh, well, I asked you and you said
No,
I
it's
heat
the
up water.
it's the
first.
smaller ramen cups that I heat the
Oh.
water with. That one, just do it the way you normally would.
Okay. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to make this.
Damn, that's a big cup of ramen.
It's not. It's just a big cup. It's so you can put stuff in it. But I don't have stuff.
You don't see any of your prints in the background. I don't even know where any of your prints are. So so my friend Jeremy's in here. He does 3D printing. So if you need some 3D printing stuff done, there's some pretty cool stuff. You can hit Jeremy up, see what he has, what he can make for you. But no, Jeremy, so any of your prints. So the Toothless, the cats beat him up and broke him. And then Charizard, I brought one of those home and gave it to Emma. And then the Pokemon fidget thing, Ava has. And then one of the unicorns
That was a
is up.
Charmander, not a Charizard.
Oh, is it Charmander?
Yeah, the tiny one.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm not a Pokemon guy. Charmander, sorry.
Sitting so regal right now. Look
Yeah,
at
He
so-
always sits like that. He looks
Your
like
prints
he's
are
going-
around. They're around. Maybe I need to get a really cool one. You know what I need? I need the mask, Jeremy. Here's the problem, though. If I do the mask, I won't be able to see, and I don't want to say what the mask is. So I won't be able to see if I wear it on the live.
I need the gun.
But it would be fun. It would be fun.
I asked him to print the gun.
What do you mean?
The twin fucking
What do you mean, Ghost? That
I said-
your
I-
AR mags fit perfectly the 30s and 60 round.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it was kind of.
You
like
mean
a-
that you can max them out with the ammo,
I'm
or
gonna give it to me for it anyways. Now that I'm getting my shed, so.
you seem vexed about what you're gonna do?
I don't know if I want ramen or if I want a burger.
Where are you gonna make that burger? In the Tavalla?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you just
They're just frozen. So.
bake them. Yeah.
But I don't think we have. Oh, we do have mac and cheese.
Hand me one of my Waterloos.
Guava.
Ultra Fire. What is happening? Okay. So Ultra, welcome to the chat. You know, it's funny, Ultra. I still have your. I was looking at your YouTube channel, and it's actually still up on my screen right here, and it's been up there for a couple days now. So I have considered looking into the 300 Win Mag. In an 8-inch barrel, that feels like you're gonna ride the lightning when you have that 300 Win Mag. But I've seen it, and I've like, well, I think it might be kind of cool. But let me look at Nemo Arms, the 300 Win Mag. It's probably way more money than I can afford, so it may never happen.
Penny looks so derpy.
No, she's so dirty. That's her.
I'm over 18. Holy crap. Yeah, Ultra, that's not going to happen. Okay? Because they want $4,900 for that thing. And there's no way, in God's name, first of all, that thing's worth $4,900. I don't care if the Pope came down and blessed that thing himself. That thing is not worth $4,900.
Eat a burger.
That's
It has no
ridiculous.
protein.
That's like going and buying a Daniel Defense, right? People go and they spend, and hey, welcome BBC War. What's my favorite gun? I would have to say my favorite gun that I have right now is my my 7.5-inch
I want water.
300 Blackout that I have. I have to say that's one of my favorites right now. I have really, and I know some people kind of like 300 Blackout, but I think it's become one of my favorites. It really, really has. I absolutely love that that pistol. And then my second one is probably my AP5, which is my obviously a 9mm. It's an MP5 clone, and it just got some upgrades. And maybe on the next live, I'll have it up on the wall for you back here. But I would say that's what it is. But yeah, Ultra, back to that 4900. Like, you know, and I was talking about people going and getting a Daniel Defense. Now, if you guys own a Daniel Defense on here, I'm not trying to dog on you, or just in general, but it's insane to go pay $2,500 for a base rifle. And what does it really do? Anything? This is a Bear Creek Arsenal, and this thing is amazing. And that thing you can get for $399. It's crazy. So, you know. Yeah, the 7.5.556. So I have a Ultra. I have a 7.5 inch from Bear Creek Arsenal in 5.56, and it's fun. And it's a right side charging, which I really like. The right side charging is awesome. I really enjoy that one. And then I have a 10.5 inch called the WMD Beast that I built from the ground up, and it's really awesome. I really like that one. You put 7.62 ammo in your 5.56 mags, and then you put those 5.56 mags into your 7.62 rifle? That just doesn't seem safe, man. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't fire. Obviously, you're not going to have any kind of ballistics out of it, and I wouldn't want a 5.56 round fumbling down my barrel, but I don't know that I would highly recommend that, to be honest. And I'll be honest with you, I have never tried to put any 7.62 ammo in a 5.56 magazine before. Yeah, that may be what you have to do there, Ultra, when you pull the trigger on that thing.
Do you want me to throw this away, or do you think you're gonna finish? Like, you're not gonna finish?
I would keep it, just in case.
Your radicals are right side charge, whatever that is. I load the gun from the right. It's printed from Bear Creek Arsenal. I know what that means. That's what my radical is, a right side charging, whatever that is. I load the gun from the right. I don't load mine from the right. I have a right side charge handle where the charging handle is on the right side of the gun, and I pull it, versus like the AR which has the rear charging handle, it's on the side. Is that what you mean? Ava. Oh.
I was like, I
Hook
fulfilled
me
your
up.
request.
More Waterloo, y'all. I'm telling you, these are amazing. Okay, there we go. So you have the Bear Creek Arsenal right sector. Okay. I was confused there for a second. Yeah, see, I got Hanson is live right now, so we're competing. We're competing with all these gun tubers out here. Let's see. Oh, he's not live anymore. See, Hanson's not live anymore. He was live. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought below average was going into the I'm pretty chill. I try to be. I try to be. Major KSO, welcome to the live. Everyone say hi to, where'd my stuff go? To Major KSO. What question do you have, brother? Why y'all shaking so much? Man, these kids shaking the house. If you're new to the channel, you haven't hit that subscribe button, go and hit that subscribe button for me. And welcome, Cutter412. Welcome, welcome. What's the best semi-auto shotgun for home defense? I don't know if I would. I mean, you could do an A300. I mean, like the Beretta A300. Now you're gonna pay for it. It's gonna be expensive if you want a semi-auto, because you can get those in different variants. You could do a Panzer. So I mean, without breaking the bank, you could do like a Panzer, their M4, their M4 clone, solid shotgun. I mean, those get a lot of reviews. I personally wouldn't run a shotgun as my home defense, and the reason why is ammo capacity. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, the Panzer, you could get that one. You could do another solid one without breaking the bank is the, oh, I'm drawing a blank here. It's, why am I drawing a blank here? Give me a minute, Major. Give me a minute, Major. Oh, snap. There's my son. Adam's in the live. Adam's in the chat. Adam's in here.
It was an accident.
Jake's face in this photo is so funny. He's giving this guy.
Yeah, the Maverick 88. There's a decent one. There's a decent one.
Are you sure your son's not in the live just asking?
I don't know. I don't know. What's that? Yeah, so like I said, the A300, you're gonna pay for it, but solid shotgun. The Panzer M4, that clone from Panzer is a solid one. Man. Yeah, and not Adam, that's my son. So Adam, Danielle asked if you were not in the chat just to ask for money. Just saying. I cannot believe I can't even remember the name of the shotgun I'm trying to remember. Oh, let's see. Stoger. So Stoger makes a 18-inch barrel, 18.5-inch barrel that is like an M4 clone, which is solid. Now, if you're going to do a shotgun, you could do a pump shotgun. And the reason why, like Ultra Fire said, right, depends on if you want pump versus semi. Something about a pump shotgun is, I mean, the chance for failure is minimal because they just work, right? One of my best shotguns I have like 5 or 6 shotguns. One of the most solid shotguns I have, well, my Stoker is a solid shotgun, and then I have some other basic ones, but I have an 18.5-inch ATA Itro security from, of all places, Academy, and it is solid. It runs. Every time I rack it, boom, shell goes in, it goes bang. So that's an option. That's an option, Major, you know. But again, back to my personal opinion, I wouldn't run a shotgun as a home defense. Sure, you might rack that slide on a pump and someone goes, oh shit, they got a shotgun. But when I pull out my 300 Blackout, it's suppressed, it goes bang, it's over. It's over. Just my 2 cents there, you know. But there's a lot of options out there. So it's hard. You know, what's the best question is kind of a hard question for a lot of people to answer because there's just so many potential options out there. Oh, looks like below average dad took his jacket off, and I have no idea what he's doing. He's pretending to be a horse. What is happening here? What is happening? So, Major, where do you live? Where do you live? And I mean,
You cannot ask people that, bro.
Yes, I can.
No, you. Hey, Finn, get out of there.
So are the force reset triggers just, I don't know the law rules in Memphis, right? In Texas, I just put a super safety in my rifle. Now, some people say it's a force reset. Some say it's a type of force reset. As a matter of fact, I just put a short up on the video on the channel today of us getting it out there with that force reset or super safety. So, if it's a force reset, depending on the laws, it's still a semi-auto, right? Because every time you pull that trigger, you just have something assisting you forward and going back. It's still technically a semi-auto, unless Memphis has specifically banned those types of triggers. In Texas, though, nope. If I put that on my AR right now and someone came through the door and I ripped you with 20 rounds, so be it. I thought about putting it in my 300 Blackout. Then I thought, I'm not that rich to have a force reset on my 300 Blackout. That's a lot of money. So that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It'd be fun, though.
Do you want this? Because I am not
Really?
anymore.
I don't know.
It's sesame chicken.
I might.
I'll put it in the fridge for you.
Yeah.
But, like,
Oh,
gonna eat it.
so
Can you get the American cheese?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. You could, I mean, the first couple rounds are gonna hit the target, and that may be all you need. So, you know how you find out if they can handle that force reset trigger? Get them out to the range. Get them out to the range. So I had my daughter out there today, and she was shooting this super safety that I put in, and she had no problem with it. She loved it. She was able to rip that thing, and she kept wanting to shoot more. And I had to hold her back, otherwise I wasn't gonna have any ammo left. Because once you start shooting like that, it's a blast. It really is. Just like when I did for suppressor. Now that I have one, I don't ever want to shoot anything that's not suppressed. Yeah, put that rifle in her hand then. If you got younger kids, daughters, sons, get them out there. I have 2 daughters that like to shoot. 1 daughter that doesn't. All she likes to do is make burgers right now and stink up the house. And then my son, I don't even know.
Mike, you can take me to the range.
I was like,
Mia, anytime you wanted to go to range, just say and let's go.
I'm agreed to go, but you like going at very specific times at very early in the morning.
I asked my stepdad several times to take me just to learn how to shoot a pistol, like not anything crazy, and he never take me.
Here you go, y'all. Should I take Mia to the range? Give me a thumbs up in the chat.
Guys, subscribe now if you think.
All right, give me a thumbs up in the chat, y'all. Should we take Mia out to the range?
I was like,
why are you making burgers on that type of bread?
I don't
Where's the
have
bun?
I don't have anything else.
My daughter's making a ghetto burger.
Well, I didn't. You were complaining that I was buying too much food, so I was like, I'll just use the bread.
She's putting a bun between 2 pieces of bread. There you go. Major KSO says thumbs up. Ultra Fire says 3 thumbs up. Jeremy says do it. Apparently, Jeremy did not get the assignment. Jeremy, the assignment was give a thumbs up, not a do it.
Jeremy did not understand.
Jeremy did not get. But you guys can't give Jeremy shit. He's the one who's going to 3
that's why I
for
didn't
you
say
guys.
anything.
So, Ghost Reapers gives thumbs up. Whenever you want to go. I go out early though.
I know, so I'm saying you go at very specific times, very early, very specific days.
It's too hot.
Yeah.
How
It's
early
too
is
hot.
early?
So they're complaining about me going to the range early, y'all.
I'm not complaining. All I asked was how early is early.
So going to the range at 8 o'clock in the morning, is that too early?
That's not too early.
No, that's not.
That's when I go.
Okay, well, I used to get up for shifts to work at Victoria's Secret at 6 in the morning.
Ghost gave some thumbs up for Jeremy because Jeremy did not get the assignment. So again, is 8 o'clock too early? You tell me. In Texas, though, you gotta go
I don't know.
because
I
if
used to
you,
be- I have to be at
depending on when it
Victoria's
is,
Secret
right?
at
I
6
can get out to the
in
range,
morning.
and our range has a couple covered spots, and if you don't get there early enough, it's just too hot to be out there in the middle of summer. 105 degrees, no good, no good.
Aren't you guys so glad you don't have any more kids in summer band and don't have to be out there in the heat?
Yeah, I know. I was joking.
No,
that I was
I mean I have kids that are all adults, and I wish they would all just leave and not come around anymore, so we could leave. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Well, it's like I was joking earlier that band kids aren't.
Ultra Fire, where do you live?
Hours every
If
day
you were
for
looking for
rain.
homes in Liberty Hill, where do you live? I'm in Leander.
No, Liberty Hill is like going towards my house.
I'm in Leander.
That's close
So
considering.
That's what I'm saying. You said that.
We need to
city
jump
mall
into
was
some of these
far, but
chats.
it's literally
Like,
across my house.
and we need
No,
to get
I didn't know it looked far.
we need to get a
I was like,
Central
I didn't
Texas.
know.
Oh, you're in Vegas at the moment. So you're looking to move to Texas? Like,
Why?
is that still in the works?
Why? You're in Vegas, bro.
Oh,
Nobody,
you get to party every day.
y'all. Vegas is not what you think.
I know. Well, I wouldn't know. I've never been.
I never been to Vegas.
Not to mention, it's Nevada and their gun laws are stupid.
Well, and not to mention that you don't get to go to like the strip clubs and the freaking casinos every day.
Why not?
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah.
Why
So
Oh,
yeah, Ultra Fire. You know,
Oh, can you grab me the kitchen?
Liberty Hill. I would say that Liberty Hill is a decent place to move to right now.
Yeah.
It's got a big enough buffer from
Two thumbs, way up.
Austin. So, like, here's Austin, here's Cedar Park, here's Leander, here's Liberty Hill. But from Liberty Hill to Austin, 25 minutes. And so, Ultra, that would be awesome. I mean, so Leander is good. Liberty, I would say Liberty Hill. If I was gonna move out, Yeah, if you have kids, Ultra, I would say Leander or Liberty Hill because the schools in both towns are amazing, and so I would definitely,
I
uh,
wish Sophia Downs.
I would definitely do that.
Did I tell you guys that Sophia dropped out of high school?
She's an idiot. And let's see who goes. Do I have a Discord or for community chat? I don't. I am tech savvy, but I'm not that tech savvy, so I don't really
Adam
run.
probably knows how to make your
Yeah, if Adam was on here, yeah, I don't have.
It's a little different.
No.
but yeah, you probably could.
Yeah, it's-
And I don't know if it's something so I'm not a big into the Discord thing, so I don't know why I would have it. So Ghost, you'd have to fill me in on that. And yeah, Major, no 10 rounds in California. I was born and raised in California. I'm from Lancaster, and no, I'm gone. I would have moved back there. You couldn't pay me to move back there. There's some beautiful places in California. You couldn't pay me to move back there. Couldn't pay me to move back there. Yeah, I've been in Texas since 97. So, yeah, Ultra, I mean, I don't know when your time frame to move out here is. Like I said, I don't know if you're married or have kids or whatever. But Leander, Liberty Hill, definitely. and things are growing out in this area. So, like I said, you're far enough away from the city that you could jump down to Austin if you want to, but you're far enough away that you're still not in the hustle bustle of the city, but you still have everything you need in a very quick drive. I go through Liberty Hill every time I go to the range. In fact, I was in Liberty Hill today. And the gun shop that I shop at is in Liberty Hill, and it is amazing. So that's why Ultra is why I'm saying, yeah, but you have property taxes. That's why I'm saying Liberty Hill. Leander's property taxes are kind of high. That's why my wife and I live in a fifth wheel, so I don't have property taxes. But Liberty Hill taxes are not terrible. They're not as bad. But we also don't have a state tax. So that's why you can see property taxes being higher, because we don't have a state sales tax. We don't have a state tax. We have sales tax, but we don't have a state tax. So that's why you'll see the property taxes a little bit higher. Yep. Oh, all right, Ghost. That makes sense. You know, maybe I need to look into that. Maybe I need to set up a Discord. But I'll be honest with you, and I don't know if this is something that jump over to Below Average Utah. If you're not already on his chat in his channel, jump over to Below Average Utah Dad and ask him, because he was mentioning something about a chat. I don't know if they're going to open it up to everybody or what it is. I don't want to jump into his world, but I know there was something for that one. But maybe it's something I'll look into. Maybe I'll look into a chat where we can do that kind of stuff. But so KSO, I have a 5.7. It's a PSA. It's a PSA Rock 5.7, and I would not spend the money on an FN. I wouldn't spend the money on it. It's overpriced. So first of all, FNs are overpriced. It's overpriced for a 5.7, and a 5.7 ammo can be expensive depending on where you're getting it. So if you want a 5.7, go ahead and look at the Palmetto State Armory Rock. That's what I would do. Because like I said, I own a PSA Rock 5.7, and it's cool. It's really cool to shoot, but you can pick one of those, like the FN 5.7. You know, what is it, $700-800, if not more? I mean, really expensive. But you can pick up a Rock 5.7 from PSA for $400. And you know, so definitely look into that. And you can build one. Like, they sell the frame, so if you want to do that and then find a barrel for it. Yeah. So the 5.7, I think you're paying too much for it. Yeah. Oh shit, I was way wrong. The FN 5.7, $1,500. No way, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. No way. Look at the Palmares Armory. I'm just saying. Just 10 worst. What's happening, man? Thanks for jumping into the chat. Thanks for jumping in. And thanks for the comment there about Euro 5.7. So yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're with me on this one. Just 10. The 5.7 from FN, too expensive. Yeah, it may be cheaper depending on which version you get, but I know right now, looking at the FN, you know, they can be expensive. And it's really how often you would shoot it, because I have one, and I don't remember the last time I shot it, to be honest. You know, it's like shooting a rifle round out of a pistol, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, don't go anywhere. Right back. Bree, what are you doing? Okay, why is the whole blueberry cookie gone?
You told me to eat it!
The whole cookie's gone.
You ate half of it and I ate half of it.
Oh, the blue raspberry.
The blue raspberry.
I'm pretty sure we even said, before you left, you're like, oh, Mike's probably the only one who's going to eat it.
Yeah, I said you want to. Yeah, I was like, you want to bite, but then you put. Mia was like, she put it down, and you were like, just eat it. You already put your hands all over it.
These
Just
kids,
ate it.
I don't even know.
I'll go buy you another one.
I don't want one now.
Y'all are interrupting my vampire diary.
I'm going to eat my chocolate chip cookie now.
I will go buy you another one.
I want a flamethrower. My wife says I don't need one.
No, you do not. What are you going to do with the flamethrower?
I want a flamethrower.
Spaceballs, the toilet paper. Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
My wife says I don't need one, but I think I do.
Okay, we went to Walmart and all he was looking for was random shit that he could put dirt in.
See? Justin Worst says I need a flamethrower. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, how much is a flamethrower?
I don't know.
If you get a flamethrower, then I get something of equal value to shiny.
Isn't that ring on your finger enough?
No.
It's no flamethrower.
It is not a flamethrower, so I need something of equal value that is shiny.
It's $15,000, so it's enough.
Look, I'm just saying, you want a flamethrower,
So the wife says if I get a flamethrower,
I get something shiny.
she gets something shiny
Of the same value.
of the same value. I don't know if that's a fair trade-off or not.
Better find yourself a cheap flamethrower. Either that, or we better check the credit limit on the charity card.
A flamethrower, huh? Now, let's see. Let's see how much a flamethrower costs.
Yeah, I was at my dad's.
Get her what and a necklace? What is that? Ultra Fire said that you sound like his wife.
Why?
Look, you can get a flamethrower for like $500.
Okay,
That
I still
doesn't,
want some.
okay, that doesn't sound like a quality flamethrower
It's still a flamethrower though.
though. Again, do you want a quality flamethrower or do you just want like a lighter and some brave hairspray?
So my wife is saying that $500 is not a quality flamethrower, and I think she's only saying that so she gets something more expensive.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
A $500 flamethrower is like having a lighter with some aqua net.
Shouldn't even know.
He went into teaching classes, so he went to learn
Yeah, so
I don't know, Major. My wife can tell the difference on some shiny shit. She might know.
okay, yeah.
But she says getting a $500 flamethrower, you might as well just have a lighter and a can of Aquanet. So maybe I look for a more expensive flamethrower then.
Yeah, Adam and me.
Well, not much I can get one for.
Yeah, so
Like a good one. I should get one, y'all.
And then they left, and then I stayed at my dad's.
Brothers with Blickies. Okay, Brothers with Blickies. What is that name for? What is that name? Why do you have that name?
I ended up buying it, don't use, but it's fine. But then dad ended up getting, and then I wanted to see two before. No, it's not. I think 500 gets you upgrade with me. Yeah, 500 gets you up. I know. My birthday's on. I didn't get my birthday cookie because I logged into yours. I have your account. But yeah. So I wanted to stay at my dad's to do my birthday party because we weren't gonna call them and I didn't pick mine. And then, yeah. And then I think
Are they replacing that Gen 5, that G30 with another Glock?
Oh, I see. Are they Hello Kitty or Hello Kitty Friends? Ow.
Or are they just discontinuing it because it's just... I mean, it's a small pistol for a 45. You know, little 4-inch barrel on a 45. Got some juice behind it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let me go find your channel, brothers, because if I'm not subscribed, I will go subscribe to you. Oh, I am subscribed to you, brothers. I am subscribed to you. Got to keep popping off the camera because I'm eating a cookie and I don't want to do it on the camera. It's kind of rude. I will drink my water though. Yes, sir, brothers. Yes, sir. My daughters went and got some crumble cookie, and they're not good for my waistline, but damn, they're just good. All right, brothers. What's your favorite pistol you got, or your favorite firearm on your channel? You got your Canics. I got to see your rifles. So I saw your video where you put the super safety in. I just put a super safety in today and went out to the range. It was kind of cool. I had an issue with the dead trigger once or twice. Super easy to fix though. So what are your thoughts on the super safety since I see you have one?
So you're gonna go with me on Sunday?
Oh, are you going
Ava, you got to go with your mom to get her tattoo.
Yeah. Wait, I got Sunday. In 2 days. Are you okay with bringing me back here? Like, well, we're gonna go to my dad's.
Yeah, Major. You know, if you have to wait a year, why do you have to wait a year to get that 5.7?
I know, but tomorrow we were planning on going to my dad's, and we're just gonna stay there after that.
Ava, you got to go with your mom to get her tattoo on Sunday.
I know. Or I can bring her.
She needs the moral support.
Like, I'm fine. I guess it's okay. If we like, what was it? Either your mom.
You're 20. Okay, so
Well, no, I'm
why do you want a 5.7?
here for me to go with my dad.
Why do you want a 5.7?
Okay, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit, and I'm leaving again. But I'm coming back, and I'm going to
Where did you see a 5.7 that made you want one?
Well, not Sunday. Well, you're not going to Sunday evening. So, when is your? Yes, I know. I miss her so much.
Okay, at a gun show. So, I've heard people, and I think there's an anime or something where the guy has a 5.7. They call it the Brocahito. Mia, Ava, what is the Brocahito? It's a pistol a guy uses in one of your animes.
I need which one?
I don't know. They just call it the Brocahito.
What anime do I know that they use guns in?
It's a pistol.
Is it that the kid?
No. Because
I don't know.
They're just twins. Well, I don't know. Freeze would love another one.
I don't know. They use pistols in Black Butler, but not a lot. I don't know the names of them because that's like old, like like 1800s.
It's probably. Well, no. I was like.
I don't know.
He remembers the name of the gun, but not the anime. It's.
If I asked him, he would know. If he jumps on here, hey Jeremy, if you're still watching, what's the Brocahito? So anyway,
Wait, what's it from?
That
What?
CEO finally made a statement.
oh, the guy that got busted. Did y'all see that? That CEO
Okay, so
that got busted with his chief of HR. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? That was crazy.
If they didn't act,
Um,
no one would have filmed it. No one would have posted it.
yeah. So anyway, Major, think about that 5.7. To be honest, I really think you should consider before you buy. Now, if you want it just for the cool factor, I did not buy it for any reason other than hey, it's a cool round. But what's the practicality of it? You know. And again, if you do really want one, I highly suggest the PSA. Let's see, brothers. Favorite gun is your ZPAP M70.
Played it off. Yeah. Okay, wait. What time is your appointment?
Yeah. So, brothers, I have
So we could.
Fun Arms sent me their super safety, and like I said, you know, when it slides back and forth, we would get a dead trigger. But then if I would just kind of wiggle it a little bit, then it was pretty good. And then, you know, and I don't know if maybe I need to kind of break it in a little bit and it'll start to run a lot better. I don't know.
I
But it only happened like once or twice today. But other than that, it was pretty cool.
That's why I was like, I just have to make sure I'm.
Oh my god. They want $460,000.
So your Zastava. Yeah, so I don't I have an AK and mine's a Romanian AK. It's a paratrooper. And it's pretty cool. I really like it. But a lot of people, right? The Zastava, man, that's the jam for a lot of people. For a lot of people, that's the jam.
I just want to hear something.
And yeah, Major, in Texas, so if you're 18 in Texas, you have to get a concealed carry,
I want the lip one.
and then you can concealed carry at 18. You still can't buy, but at 18 you cannot carry without your concealed carry.
See the one Emma's gonna get?
And he does like this.
Ava, what piercing do you want?
A labyrinth? No, a labret.
What is that?
A front labret.
What is that?
It's one that goes through the
It goes
center of
through
the
it.
bottom lip.
Are you trying not to be a productive part of society? Is that your goal?
It goes right here.
Yeah, see like that.
Yeah.
That's your front labret.
So she's trying to not be a productive part of society.
I want to either get my eyebrow or my nose pierced.
So she's got her septum done. She's already gauged. She's trying not to work. Or she's gonna work at Hot Topic the rest of her life.
I thought about getting my septum, but I'm kind of scared too. But okay, what do you think? Should I get just nose or just
A little piercing there. That's cool.
okay?
Oh, that was so cute.
Ghost, what do you mean being in the army you can have an automatic? No. You cannot have an automatic firearm in the United States without having a class 3.
I don't know if I showed you, but like, this artist.
Unless you owned one before the laws changed. Like my father-in-law, he has 2 M16 Vietnam era full auto, but being in the army you can have an automatic. I don't
Oh, yeah, I totally.
know.
No, and like this one like that, like old school kind of tattoo. So it's like, okay, I love that. But the thing is that I don't know what to tell them. I'm not nervous. I don't know what I want. I'm like, but I want like a scene
I mean, if only your daughter could have drawn you something.
with my fans. But like, I don't know what I
You know what, Ghost Reapers? I'm not subscribed to you, but I am now.
so bad, like here. But it's like, oh, it's so expensive. If you just check that, it's probably not. Someone's gonna pay like $700.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I only want it, like, why would that be? Maybe like that.
Yeah. Well, if you have a, do you have a favorite flower?
Cats.
Like, well, you could also be like a lotus with the
Yeah, I
like
wanted
one.
to do like a lotus or maybe like there's lily pads or something like above it. Like with a flower on it or something like that. But then I'm like, I don't know. I'm not artistic. I don't know what to do.
Okay, well, it's more, it's just like suggestions saying like, what would you do? Would you be okay with flowers? Would you be okay with lily pads?
Yeah.
Then I could argue with like a cool idea.
Start drawing it then.
Well, Sunday the picture on me one Sunday.
Things are kind of winding down, right? It's only 11:30 at night. I have to get the live going, try to pull in some more viewers in here, but
I kind of also want to get like a darling you'll be okay one.
I don't know if we'll ever get like
Got to keep the live catching up on my computer. Every time I go away from it, it's annoying.
Okay, it's like, I feel like you could totally make something out of these like pails. Because it's not part of the fish. I think it's like the
Well, if you look at the second picture that you sent,
Ooh, got 2 more subscribers until I hit 10,200 subscribers. 2 more subscribers. I got to get 2 more subscribers tonight. 2 more. 2 more. That's all I need. What if I could green screen something in the back, like a video? Like if you did a live and you green screened it of a video of me at the range shooting. You guys hear my cats fighting? What a pain in the ass. Cats. There you go, Ghost. Yeah. So, again, you were saying that being in the Army, you can have automatic. Is that a question, or, again, because here in the United States, that's you cannot.
I would love to get something like this on my back. That's cool. Maybe that wouldn't be too expensive.
the snake, if it's just line work.
I only like line work. I don't really like color. Like honestly, I even like kind of like this is really pretty. Like fine line, but I would really just the guy that works with this.
What are you cats doing? These cats running around the house, causing havoc.
Adam is wanting to cosplay Gina.
No way.
I
See,
know.
like,
He's what? Adam is what?
Wanting to cosplay Gino. It's a character.
Is that a girl?
no, it's a boy, but you would never expect
You would never
Adam to
expect
like
him.
that character.
I know.
Why?
Because it's from a movie.
And from a K-pop movie like that.
Oh
He's in
my.
a boy band. That like frames the picture. Like just laying around.
Here,
Not okay.
I'm cooking.
Or even like this.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think adding blurring out shading on the outside of it would be really cool. Okay. Like adding shading.
Yeah. So again, Ghost. What were you saying about being in the Army? You can have an automatic.
Shadow.
What is that about?
That.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if I wanted that thing.
Yeah, I kind of like it too.
What's your thought? Huh? What's your thought? The one that's
Uh oh.
the one that we were
No, there he is. Atomic tattoo.
Okay. Let me get my iPad.
Yeah, hook your mom up.
Well, it's like I was trying to do it on my phone with my finger.
Not gonna happen. All right, gotta mute the mic for a second. Got cookie crumbs on my keyboard.
Well, like this one is done like a full race cut.
What's happening here? How to do? Yeah, see, I don't know if I could green screen something. It'd be cool. Although I don't want it to get mad at me. There, we can screen dad. Want some candy? Yeah, I need to figure out if I can do that. If I can green screen a picture in the background of... That's what I should do. Just take some pictures and then green screen. Some guns back here. Maybe I'll have to do that when I'm traveling. Hello, Jay Sharp. Hello, JD.
Why the whiskers?
Yeah, I don't know if he just did that, because it's gonna be cool. So, that's cool.
You know, JD, I don't know. Let me look and see if it's gonna update. Boom! 10,202. You guys are rock stars. Absolute rock stars. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. One day I'll be a super cool YouTuber where I, get that YouTube money one day. Maybe one day I'll actually get people who actually will donate to the channel. Like C. Hansen, I don't know if you guys watch him or not. He is shameless. He just will show me the money, which I love it. He's been doing the lives for a little while now, and he just gets on there. He's like, show me the money. But he's not on tonight, which is weird. Maybe one day I'll wake up and it'll just be like 15,000 subscribers. Be like I don't even know what to do with myself then. But it looks like, YouTube is just, my views have just gone. And I don't know if that's just because of the shitty content I put out or just YouTube not showing the content. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to be like below average Utah dad. He's like pretty much dancing in front of his camera the whole time. Like just dancing, moving around, all kinds of stuff. Crazy. No, Jay Sharp, they do not like our channels at all. To a veteran, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. What branch, 2A veteran?
Space Force!
I don't think 2A veteran was in the Space Force, but if he was, that'd be cool. That's supposed to be 2A veteran, not at veteran. Stupid typo. Yeah, I lose subs as well, but I think everybody does. What was your MOS? I was in the Army. I was a 13 Fox. So, yeah, Jay, YouTube routinely goes through and will remove things that they think are bots. So, but then again, people just go in and just unsubscribe from stuff from time to time. So, I lose them. Can't take it personally. It is what it is.
Like the guy that played one, like Beetlejuice,
What is a network switching systems operator maintainer?
How do you feel about bubbles? Do you like bubbles? What? What do you want bubbles? Sure. Oh my god, the guy from oh my god, dinosaur.
Okay.
That's a long title.
Okay, I have to share this with you, and I know you're busy.
This one's so cool.
But the guy.
Here
that
comes
was-
the wife.
Okay, but the guy that was.
Say hi.
Okay, look.
Say hi.
The guy that was cheating.
Okay. So my
They
wife
changed-
is my
hold on.
wife is all stuck. So again, back to
Hold on.
this earlier. Did y'all see the dude at was it a Coldplay concert?
Yes.
And he was cheating on his wife and he got busted on the kiss cam. So the wife's all stuck on this. So let's see what she has to do.
But wait, the best part was that he said Coldplay hasn't released any singles.
Yeah.
But they created 2 last night. But I'm bummed.
You already told me
I
that.
know. Anyway. But like they have like
She's recycling
Like,
jokes from
okay, but
earlier.
look. They're remaking this now. Like
Is that Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Oh my
and like
God.
Silence of the Lambs, Jodie Foster,
Oh my God.
and like Luke and Leia,
That.
like from
Whoa,
Nightmare
go back to
Before
Luke
Christmas.
and Leia one. Let me see Luke and Leia one. Oh my God, that's amazing.
And then like
So have y'all seen that though?
and wait. The guy from Jurassic Park in a T-Rex or a
that's a
Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
So sorry, my bad.
Oh my God.
Don't wanna misidentify or misgender the dinosaur.
Communication. So my brother was in, and he had an MOS that was weird like that.
No, I don't wanna-
Network switching systems operator. I don't know, but he was in Fort Huachuca for a while.
Sounds like a sneeze.
Fort Huachuca, the place is like being in a sneeze. It's a fucking terrible post.
It sounds like a sneeze. It sounds like you sneeze.
But he was doing networking and switches. So I wonder if he was a 31 Fox. I don't know.
That was really good.
Oh my god. It's the Sauron and
I don't know.
guy from Lord of the Rings, right?
But he definitely had a weird title like that. And now he works for a telecommunications company
I like
doing switches and doing network turn-ups and all kinds of stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Is that kind of something that you did there, to a veteran?
The alien. Oh my god. There's like double the amount in here. Oh my god, it's Kate Winslet and Leo Titanic.
Oh my god.
Okay. So did you go to Fort Huachuca for all your AIT and all that kind of stuff? Like I said, he went to Fort Huachuca, then he was stationed there for a while. This was back in like 91, 92, and he ended up being in Bosnia and stuff like that, doing some he was part of the next generation future soldier shit they were doing in the 90s and stuff like that. And love, don't if you get my stream kicked because you were over here showing like pictures of your other stuff like that.
They're memes.
Okay.
It's not
Okay. Yeah. So I was gonna say so either Fort Gordon or Fort Huachuca, but his MOS was, and it could have changed again. This was long. I don't know when you were in, but his MOS they only brought like 4 or 5 a year if you were lucky. It was a very weird, very, very, very specific niche MOS. Very, very, very niche MOS. Me, I was a Ford Observer. I was a dime a dozen. So
Oh my god.
thank you so much, Ghost, for being in the live tonight and hanging out for so long. Much appreciated. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so Yeah. So go and get some sleep, man. Appreciate it. We go live again. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Yeah. So again, I don't know if that was his MOS. I thought he was an Echo of some type. 31 Echo, maybe, but I think 31 Echo might be like corrections or some shit. So it wasn't a 31 Echo, because again, I think a 31 Echo was like a security guard or something, like a prison guard for the army. So I don't know, but he was an Echo of some type. I don't know.
I will never know.
Yeah. So 2A, how long? When did you get out of the army?
Russian AK versus a Chinese AK. Which one do you think has better tolerances in accuracy, barrel? Which one do you think is better performance? The Romanian, Yugoslavian, Polish AK, Egyptian AK, the Chinese.
They're like, oh. Even the wig. Oh, they went around.
That's the sun.
That poor guy.
I was
2001. Yeah. All right. I got out way back. I got out in 90s. Not well, I guess. Not much for. I got out in 97. Got out in 97. I would have retired out of it, but I my knees got hammered, and so I got medically discharged.
competing against all quote-unquote AK variants.
Unfortunately, but I would have retired out.
I like it, Caleb. That works.
I would never
I think brushed up.
And Fort Gordon down there, I liked Fort Gordon. Well, I was only down there for some exercises, but went into Savannah. There's a killer strip club outside the gates of Fort Gordon, and one of our staff sergeants got in trouble while we were there. Gotta get another drink. Well, you probably know the one I'm talking about. It was something apple, something cherry. I don't know, some weird name.
Go be free.
Everybody go pick up Laker cards. Try to get down. You got guns.
So apparently you can have Nerf guns on your live. Maybe I should do that. I'll get some Nerf guns out of the shed, and I'll have Nerf guns on the live. Oh my, Bree! Damn cats. How are you too young? Can't you get into the strip club at 18? Oh, no, I think that was a full nude one. So I think you had to be 21. That might be what it was. Yes. This dude's name Mike is making stuff. Yeah.
So, that's a great question. My channel, I don't share my name, I work in the but we do firearms stuff. At night, we do our live streams. We have a free for all interaction. I love interacting with that. A lot of my sports, a lot of my content.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's too bad there, 2A. You missed a good club there. It was good. It was good. Let's see. Got viewers popping in. You got a tattoo of Fort Gordon? Or Flash Gordon? Which one was it?
Yeah, I mean, I totally get that. My wife asked how I got, like, yeah. Oh, I love it. Everybody go check out Mike is making stuff.
That's funny. This dude's YouTube channel is Mike is making stuff. That's awesome. That's funny. So, okay, so you didn't get a tattoo of Gordon, you got a tattoo at Fort Gordon. Okay, got it. Because I was completely confused at what you said, and probably just because I read it wrong. That's probably what happened. I read it wrong. That's funny. I'm not getting a tattoo, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, what anime do you watch that had the Brokahito?
I have a Chinese AK right here.
Hey, girls, it was called Sword Art Online.
And free to pick up Tactical Llama too.
Oh.
Good stuff.
I was like, I should have guessed from
I love
watch that one.
You would never watch Sword Art Online? What about I
Oh,
no, that was 70
I'll go and make sure that I
totally not to watch
set
it.
my
It's really good. The first season's really good.
Yeah, so I have the poor man's version of the 5.7. So Major KSO was on the chat in the channel, and he was talking about getting a FN 5.7, and I was like, don't go spend that much money for an FN. That's silly. Go get a PSA Rock like I have. I got the broke Cajito, like I got the broken one, like the ghetto one. Is that what you're saying? That's not right. Jeremy, you dogging on my 5.7? Is that what it is? The 5.7 that we hardly ever shoot because you can't find ammo for it in any of the stores around here. P90 would be sick. I mean, that's like 2 G's you have to drop to get a P90. So it'd be fun to get a P90 or a Chris Vector. I don't know. Maybe one of those two. Maybe one day we'll have one of those on the channel.
I have another idea instead of doing
Yeah. So 2A, I have the PSA Rock 5.7, and it's great. It's great. It's optic cut, threaded barrel. Came with 3 magazines. It's great. Again, just don't shoot it very often, you know. Because like I said, you know, if you go to Academy, there might be 5.7 there, super rare. The gun store down in Liberty Hill, you're lucky if it's there. The compact rock, the 5.7, that's a compact.
Is this too busy?
A little bit. But I like the flower.
Nice. Mine is a full frame 5.7.
Like, obviously, I think
Compact 5.7 could be cool. Like shooting little rifles, bullets out of a 5.7, man.
Yeah. But
this isn't without the lily pads. Also, there's some like,
I like the flower.
Yeah, did you see that chat in there, Jeremy? He has that PSA Rock 5.7 compact. That'd be cool. That'd be a gun I think you'd be into, dude. I think you'd be into that. That'd be cool.
You've seen that we do the 22 questions today. It started off just for that, but right now just incorporate all of our public services. I know that the statistic for that is not that big.
10mm is the 40 cal, but for men. Nice.
Okay.
I know, right? All right, let's go look at that. Let's go see. Let's go look up the
We got 38 people on. We're so close to 110 likes.
PSA compact 5.7. Let's see.
Where are we on?
Holy crap, cats. I mean, the compact's like $5.
6 more subs. We're at 8,900.
So is it the Jackal 5.7 Ultra?
Tristan, what's going on, man? Owen, what's going on?
Do they make a PSA Jackal 5.7?
Okay, so I will retract the previous statement. You are being brutally minded, and so that's definitely one of the major purposes.
So you're talking about the Jackal, their rifles, Ultra? Oh, yeah, they're 5.56. Yeah. So we're talking about the 5.7 pistols, but yeah, the Jackal. So I don't own a Jackal. I've considered.
Thank you, Blazer. Oh, I see 111 now too, Robert.
Yeah, I've considered getting one of their Jackals. Just don't know if I want to drop the coin on one. I mean, I have enough 5.56s, but you know, I am becoming a big fan of the right side charging rifles. I have a Bear Creek Arsenal 7.5 inch 5.7 or 5.56, and I have a 308 that's a right side charging, which is really cool. Hang on one second. Okay, Bree, you cannot be on the box of cookies. Here. There we go. But yeah, Ultra, you know, I've considered grabbing a Jackal. I may grab one, maybe one day down the road. We'll have to see. I don't know. Where am I at? Let's see. Ooh, picked up another subscriber. How long have I been on this thing? Oh my goodness.
I have not yet, I'm sorry.
2.5 hours. Good night. Oh, a 12.5 Jackal and 308 would be pretty sick. That'd be sick. So the 308 that I have, like I said, is a 20-inch barrel, but I think I want to get like a 10.5 or 12.5 inch in 308. I really think that'd be awesome. And maybe I'll just buy, because I know I can get a shorter barrel from Bear Creek Arsenal that'll fit the upper that I have. I think that'd be pretty cool to have that shorter barrel with that kind of rifle. Excuse me, with that kind of round. I think it'd be pretty awesome. Definitely may have to look into that. Getting all yawning and shit.
Necklace on necklace. V8.
I know. See, now I have to go check out that Jackal. Let's see. Let's see.
I like it. That's the next gun we're gonna. So we're working on getting a revolver.
Doing a blackout. So yeah, so I'm seeing their Jackal, their upper. I'm sure they have a full rifle, which would be pretty cool. But a 308 and a 12.5 inch barrel would be sick. That'd be awesome. All right, love. I don't want a flamethrower anymore. I want this rifle. Yeah, but it's like $1,500. Is that shiny enough for you? I'm sure the Jared card has enough money on it, so you just go find yourself something. So, Ultra, I'm looking at their Jackal, the 12.5. It looks like a scar, to be honest. When you look at it, it looks like a scar. No, not that. No. But when you look at their, because they have the tail hook, but when you look at their 16-inch, it just looks like a scar. The buttstock, which I hate, I don't like it. Ugh, I don't like the scar at all. I mean, people are like, oh, the scar, probably because of freaking Call of Duty or whatever, games they play. But they hear the word scar. I don't know. I haven't really latched onto them. But a 12.5-inch 308 sounds very tempting. Very tempting. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Definitely have to look into that. But, 15 bills before if we get one. So,
I actually made that the goal. I said for if people donate, they can make a song request. I love it, Owen.
oh, the Colt monolithic uppers. Yeah.
Why not? We're having a blast.
Yeah, I mean you definitely go back old school, right? The M4. I have a PSA no, it's not up here. I have a PSA M4, which I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Brian, I know. Whiskey. Hey,
But how many variants do they have? Like if you look at them right now, they have like the quad rails around them, which I hate quad rails. So unless I could change that rail, but I'd have to have be able to swap out that rail. I think before I did anything with it.
Brian, I don't. I block clothes. I block clothes. I block clothes because I got a really good price on all three. Not because I don't like clothes. I like the block price.
No. Okay. 2A. You can't. Do not drop that Nemo arms in here. Who did it earlier? Somebody dropped that Nemo arms earlier, and I don't remember who it was, but no, because it's like 5Gs, and no. Yeah, so Ultra did. No, we already had this discussion that I don't think it's worth 5Gs. Oh, it's 300 Win Mag. I would love to have something in a 300 Win Mag. Now, is it possible to find something cheaper in 300 Win Mag on the AR platform? Maybe, but the Nemo Arms 5Gs for that thing, can't do it. Can't do it. Same thing I said before, can't do it with the like buying Daniel Defense and all that kind of stuff. I can't justify the cost for what they really do. Oh, your barrel won't go out as fast. Well, this Bear Creek Arsenal, let me tell you what, 6, 7, 8,000 rounds, if 10,000 rounds before that barrel's going to be trashed. Yeah, I'll replace the barrel at that point. And between now and then, I'll be lucky if I shoot 5,000 rounds out of that thing in how many years? Because I have enough guns that they all get switched around. So, yeah. But yeah, I do have to agree. It's pretty badass. Pretty badass. Hey, Brandon, welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, so, I'm a big fan of PSA. I own a couple PSAs. I have a 7.5 inch 300 blackout. I have the 16 inch, the M4. I have a Rock 5.7 pistol. So yeah, nothing bad to say about PSA in my opinion. So you can't find one other than the Nemo arms in the short barrel? It's possible. I don't know.
He was on I'm just pacing back and forth. I'm waiting to see. We're so close to getting You go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and
That might be the only one. It might be the only one that is 300 Win Mag. I mean, so Kentucky Ballistics did a video of that 300 Win Mag, so it could be the only one that who's crazy enough to make one. It's possible. Again, can't do 5Gs though. Oof. What are you guys doing? Holy crap! It's 12:30.
Yeah.
Shh.
No, it's only 12.
Okay. It's 15 minutes away.
I'm making tea.
Why are you making tea?
Sleepy time.
Because
Oh.
and I've also had this like in my throat.
Don't bring your COVID sickness in here. That's where COVID starts, in the throat now.
No.
What is wrong with you?
Great. Girl brings her sickness in here, and now we're all gonna get COVID sick.
I'm not sick with COVID.
That's where it starts, in the throat. See, now you're in your coffin. We're gonna get COVID sick. Don't you come over here and cough. You step over there, girl.
You have an immune system. Chill out.
I gotta travel on Sunday. I can't be sick.
Where you going?
Amarillo.
Oh, we're so close, you guys.
Go to see your people.
Nobody wants Amarillo.
Caleb.
Dun dun dun.
No, dude, 1911. That's why I went to Mel back before.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Oh, the Colt IAR.
It's just like, it's
2A. I am in Texas. I am the free country of Texas.
Theo's Guns just donated 99 cents.
Yeah,
Do you have a,
like that.
do you have a karaoke?
What does he mean?
Oh my gosh, this whole kitchen is a hot mess.
Yeah, the kitchen is a hot mess. DFW. Yeah, I'm in Leander. I'm in Leander.
I will be able to start at
I know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't tell them.
I've been seeing people in some other chats, and we need to find a way to do like a Texas range day where we can centrally locate like people from Houston, Dallas. We come down here like into the Austin area where everyone's in the middle, and have like
Do you want it in color?
a YouTube range day where all the Texans get together. That'd be pretty sick.
Your fish are still gonna be blue, right?
Yeah, blue and green. But would you do
I would do like a pale
would you do,
yellow or
here's a thought for you.
purple.
I'm thinking you do that fine without black at all. Right? Don't outline it at all, so
Yeah,
it's
I could-
faded. Like, so it's not faded, but you know what I mean? Like it's muted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like more of the background, and then the flower is more some black, some white, whatever color.
So you wouldn't want the flowers to be outlined?
No, I'm saying the flower. Would
I know.
Okay.
How cool would that be? Dust Cover Actual. He, if I don't know if you guys watch his channel or not, but Dust Cover Actual. He's in Texas. I think he's in Houston. A few other guys, and maybe I'll start putting that out there, and we kind of get together, let the weather kind of cool down a little bit. The range I go to out in Burnett is pretty awesome. They pretty much let us do what we want out there, and I can reserve one of the lanes and say, hey, we're going to shoot this lane right here, and they'll let us reserve it, and that'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. So I'm running back up.
Where you going with your sickness? Don't spill that hot liquid on you going up those stairs, please.
I will not.
Please.
Guys, feel free.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Shoot.
Yeah, maybe we need to start working on that. Ball and Dare, what is happening? PSA service announcement? What are you giving us a PSA service announcement for?
It's 12:15. You know where children are.
Other than it's late.
Here we go, guys.
Is anyone old enough to know that reference?
Probably not.
Work.
I'm not sure what he means by a PSA service announcement. Let's see what he says. Oh man, they're singing Ice Ice Baby on average, below average Utah Dad. What? Oh snap. There's somebody calling somebody out. Yikes. Okay. Ballin. Mr. M, what's happening? Mr. M, welcome to the channel right now. Welcome to the chat. There's Dust Cover Actual. I was just talking about you. No. You're good. Yeah, Dust Cover. I was just talking about to some people in the live here about getting together and doing like a Texas, gun tuber range day or range weekend where we can all converge in a central location. Would be pretty sick. Yeah, if you guys are in the chat, the live here, the couple of us that are here, appreciate you guys sticking around. Go make sure you guys check out Dust Cover. Actually, go subscribe to each other's channels, y'all. Right, we got to show the gun tuber love around to everybody, right? Get all the subscribers out there. I think below average Utah Dad is trying to become like an internet sensation. I don't think Dust Cover, you're not live tonight, are you? Yeah, there we are. Dust Cover is just chilling.
Yeah.
There we go, Dust Cover. Had to jump over here and give you a like.
What's up, Tactical? Hey, bro, thanks for popping in. I just popped in. I seen you were live, bro. I just want to come in there and show some support for the dog, man. For the homie. Yeah, bro, for sure, dog. Yeah, for sure, bro. Open fire. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
There we go. We got people popping back and forth
Uh-oh.
between different lives.
All good. Where y'all training, bro? Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, this flag is badass, man. Flag flew the capital of Washington, and the Six flag is right here in the USA, right with Tik Tok. A badass flag, man. Thank you.
All right, Ball and Dare. You came in here. You probably left already. That's cool.
Damn it. You dropped an eagle. Ah! Yes, bro. Hey, listen, bro. You run in here a second ago and check this out, dude. We need to get a Texas consumer thing going, and we're from a Stifler, dude. I just made a fucking cash app, right, for Dust Cover Action. And what I want to do is I want to raise money for veterans. And the idea is we're going to get some veterans to go to the fucking range, bro. Jump to the range and fucking shoot everybody and fucking beat normal civilians, everyday people out of fucking shit. And just get some, to support the veterans, get them out there shooting and have fucking fun, man. That would be badass, bro. We can definitely do that, man. 100%. We're, I'm not gonna dock you and shit, but where are you at, bro? In Texas. I can't remember. You told me before.
Oh, we're dropping down low.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick, dude. I need to get some day for sure. Nah, dude, not Chris Kyle, that thing on the head, bro. Like, yeah, like Chris Kyle kind of thing, but not the Chris Kyle type thing. Yeah. Outside Austin, yeah, bro. I got family up there, dude. I'm a full ranger. I come up there, dude. I would come up there. And I know a fucking full club, full of veterans from other parts of the world. Full out, dude. I guarantee you they'd be down for that shit. Up there, get more veterans involved. They can carry, get the veterans all the time, bro. We can fucking really rock something, dude. We can get something big going. And I think, Everyday Carry, I think he's over there too, bro. Everyday Carry's out there too, man. And that's another thing too, that would be out there, bro.
Yeah, Ultra. Dust Cover seems cool. Yeah, he's been pretty cool. That's why we're trying to get chatting with him right now. That we want to try to get a range thing going.
Yeah. 3%.
Yeah, dust cover. If you were in there, yeah, that flag that he's got hanging up there was flown over the Capitol. Pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Dude, you should do it, bro. You should make that fucking happen. I tell you what, we've got a good way for me to reach out to you. Do you have an Instagram? If you have an Instagram, bro, let's add each other on Instagram. My Instagram is literally dust cover action. Let's add each other on there, bro. Let's meet each other. Let's get something going. Let's get something worked out.
Yeah, yeah, that flag is pretty sick. Pretty sick flag.
Keep it going. Listen, bro. Bet. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Are you on the gram or what?
Yep.
Oh, dude. What's up, bro? Hell yeah, dude. This will be badass. Bro, thank you, bro. Let's fucking do it, man. Let's fucking do it. I'll get something wrong, dude. I'll make some phone calls tomorrow and we'll start planning this shit. I can probably get my, I'm partner with Core, bro. Core Central, I can see they want to do something too. They want to be a part of it. You know, they'll be a lot more. The reason why I have them, bro, is the reason why I made the dust cover actually makes it easier to chat with people on there. You can actually get a hold of you, get at you, and you go out on there.
Yep. Well, listen up here, y'all who are still watching. You guys have been amazing. And I'm going to jump off this live because I'm going to get to bed as well. But thank you guys so much for being in here. Thanks everyone who jumped in the chat.
Yeah, man, for sure, dude. Get out of here. Yeah. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, homie. Make sure everybody knows about us, you know. They got stuff like, you know, we're putting together some new shit, you know.
Yep. Y'all have a great night. I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep, but we will definitely do this again and get some of this going. So I'm going to get off of here, but thanks everyone who stopped by. Remember to stay safe, stay free, support the Second Amendment. We'll see you in the next live.